Hey, this is Tim Squires coming at you from Doing Business God's Way, and I wanted to give you talk to you a little bit about an idea been kicking around in my head. I was listening to and reading some stuff from some major successful people, and one of the concepts that they kick out is the concept of creative versus competitive business. What that means is, in a competitive business, people think that there's only a certain amount of resources out there for us, and so that you must constantly be in competition for whatever resources, whether it be people, things, or whatever. And so what they have to do is that they have to drive a harder bargain, and they have to cut people down, they have to step over whoever, and that sort of thing. And they've got that in their mindset. Whereas creative people think completely different. Think of it in terms of our economy as like a pie. The competitive people believe that you have to cut the pie up into smaller pieces and then fight for whatever piece that you get your hands on. Whereas the creative mindset says that we are made in the image of God, and therefore, God as creator, God is the creator thing was not a title that was given to God. God is creator because that's what he does. And in the beginning, he created man in his image and his likeness, and created us to be creative in thought processes and stuff. When you look over the landscape of the earth, God created the earth with more than enough air, more than enough water, more than enough resources for everybody. The only reason why we have famine and shortages in some places is because of people's mindsets. They don't allow for movement of anything, and they want to be in control and that sort of thing. And that's one of the things that competitive mindset does, is it keeps you wanting to be in control. And whenever you're competitive, you're trying to control situations, you try to control other people. It's not a good thing. But in the creative mindset is that instead of cutting the pie into smaller pieces, bake another pie. There's plenty to go around, and if it looks like there's not enough, make more. A creative mindset says that there's always more ideas coming out, and there will be more ideas. So you don't have to step on somebody else. What the creative mindset does is it makes you more of a relaxed atmosphere. You're not in competition with anybody else, so you're not hoarding your secrets all to yourself. There's plenty to go around. You can share. You can be whoever you want to be without stepping on somebody. A creative mindset says that there's a way to do things. Even if you haven't found every way to do something. We'll say, for example, Thomas Edison, in the thousands of ways that he tried to make a light, and finally he made the light bulb in a certain way. Just because you haven't exhausted you can never exhaust all attempts at doing something. And so your mind is better than what you think. You are a creative person, and you don't have to be a competitive anyway. So creative versus competitive. Be creative. Think of better ways of doing things instead of trying to beat somebody else out of doing things, and you'll go much farther. It's all in your mentality and your attitude and your thought process. Your attitude is what will drive you to success, and as long as you're thinking creative, you will go a long ways. Competitive, you can only go a certain amount before you hit the top of whatever you're competing for. But if you're creative, there is no limit. The sky is the limit. There is nothing that can stop you, and you can keep going. This is Tim Squires. Just click the links below, join my blog, and check out the succeedwithtim.info, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.